visitors, game day 5 of the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. And this is a tough one. Both teams with a 1-on-1 record. And the result of this one and the corresponding game in Minsk could decide which of these two teams makes the postseason when the Basketball Champions League finishes the regular season and moves into knockout action. Here's the schedule for Group C on game day 5. Both games being played today, both games tipping at the same time as Ike played Cholet to the Oaka in Athens. And meanwhile, in the Toto Arena here in Holon, the home club look to go 2-1 and give themselves a real shot at making the postseason. Well, here are the standings, and as you can see how important this game is. Both teams with a 1-1 record, having both beaten Cholet, but both losing to Ike in the first half of the regular season. This game will take us halfway through that regular season, and the top two teams will progress into the round of 16.
Please leave the call. המנון ליגת האלופות, בבקשה, DJ חיים.
Oh, here is the roster for Tsmoki-Minsk. Rob Lowry's just having a tremendous Basketball Champions League season. Don't forget, Minsk came through qualification, having beaten Neptunus in the last qualification game to make it to the regular season. Lowry's averaging an impressive 6.8 assists to go with his 13.5 points per game for Tsmoki-Minsk. Gets a lot of support from Maxim Salash and Chris Clyburn. That combination of Clyburn and Lowry is absolutely fundamental to the success of Tsmoki-Minsk. The roster for Hapoel Holon is very light, real big impact. No Chris Johnson, no Richard Howell, no Willie Workman make the roster this evening, both injured at the weekend in their loss in Gilbao. And those two players, huge contribution across the roster, and it's going to be a tough ask for Hapoel Holon to take up that slack. Key though, get contributions from across the roster and put yourself in the position to get the home win. As we often say, the home win, absolutely vital in a small group scenario, as this season's Basketball Champions League is just 4 teams in each group. Losing at home is tough to recover from. So Hapoel Holon will be introduced now to the, albeit no seat, no crowd arena, but trying to generate their own atmosphere. That's the tough thing at home. Normally the crowd are giving you that lift, but they're going to have to do that for themselves. Guy Panini, what can you say? One of the greats of recent years in Israeli basketball, now 37 years old, the Israeli international. Has played in every competition there possibly is, has been a stalwart of the national team, and now one of the major factors in the success of Holon. It's going to be a tough ask to pick up the slack, especially from Richard Howell, who does a marvelous job on the glass for this Holon team. His presence on the inside is a huge factor, and to pick up that slack is going to be a tough one. Obviously, Isaiah Miles is going to be a factor here, averaging 14 points per game for Coach Dedas's team. But it's going to have to be a group effort to make up for the loss of Willie Workman and Richard Howe. Interesting to see how the rotations get affected for Holon. But it doesn't matter how they do it. The important thing is they've got to find a way to do it because a home win is crucial. Antonio Condi, Jusser Kalik, Ivar Macic from Spain, Poland, and Czech Republic are the three officials for this evening's game. 7:30 local time is tip time. It's been a beautiful day in Israel, 24 degrees in November. And it should get pretty hot, even though the arena's empty in here, because both teams want to run, both teams want to score. And both teams are aggressive. Gonna look at the starting lineups in a moment. Tsmoki-Minsk had that qualification bubble where they qualified over Neptunus, who've been a regular in the Basketball Champions League since the first year. Here is that starting lineup. Maxim Slash, Rob Lowry, and Chris Claiborne, big scorers. And important to see how Razhoshenka gets the three ball away. Really does to get the ball away to give them the scoring balance. Coach of Uruguay is at the helm. Tsmoki-Minsk, who currently sit 7-1 in the Belarus League, also playing VTB League. And only had but one win in that competition so far, but didn't have VTB action over the weekend, so only had the Belarusian League, which gives people like Rob Lowry and Chris Claiborne pretty much the weekend off. Here is the starting lineup for Hapoel Holon. CJ Harris has just been phenomenal. Absolutely tremendous season already for CJ Harris, averaging 26 points per game. He's just pouring points in. Benini gives them that stability. CJ Harris, Chris Johnson, a lot of combinations here for this lineup that know how to score. So, as we previously said, both teams have the 1-on-1 record. And points difference is also in the back of both coaches' mind here, because if Ike go unbeaten in this group, which is not beyond the realms of possibility, then it could come down to a straight head-to-head tie between Holon and Tsmoki-Minsk. Don't write Cholet out of it yet. There's still 4 games to go. So Cholet getting a win in Ike would throw this group wide open. But these small groups do put, at times, a big emphasis on points difference. So this is going to be a tough one. Crucial game in possible qualification for the round of 16. Also for these teams, last Basketball Champions League action before the national team break at the end of November. These teams won't play Basketball Champions League until December. So again, going into the mid-season break with a win is a big, big plus. So wherever you're joining us from, welcome You're inside the Toto Arena here with Hapoel Holon in the yellow uniform and Tsmoki-Minsk in the dark blue. And this has, well, if it goes to script, it's going to be a tough one, a close one with a lot riding on it. So Holon will have a look at it first. McGee will move the ball, but he goes high-low, the extra pass, and you've got to say, Trotsky should have gone up. Great pass from Panini to lead him to the hoop. And a little bit intimidated on the inside. Had the opportunity to finish. 12 seconds on the possession, end line ball. Harris moves it down, they skip it. Wide open, feet set, the street is short for Johnson. And Tsmoki-Minsk into the half court. Clyburn will hand it off. The hesitation off the glass, will go to the free throw line. Turned the corner so well did Rob Lowry.
McGee, Holon, עבירה ראשונה. First foul, Tyrus McGee, Holon.
McGee picks up the personal.
Lowry.
Lowry with the first points of the night. Always good to get something going to do. Great offensive rebound, and the putback is missed, but great work on the offensive glass. Lowry with this free throw. And Covers just really should have finished it. All the hard work getting the offensive glass. Covers gets it down low. Covers going to work. Goes to the right hand. Steps through with a soft touch for two. Chavez gets the two. And Minsk with a 3-0 start. And they've got to be happy with the way things have ticked over in the first minute. Finney gets a three. If nothing else, he's short. Defense. We have a rebound and a chance for Lowry to get Minsk going in the half court again. Clyburn, a lot of activity. Lowry spending a lot of time on the floor, wraps it. Clyburn off the screen, gets a little separation, puts up the two, is no good. McGee has it. Panini outside the three-point line, fires it up, is short. Defensive rebound is Covers, and Minsk, who have started this game really confidently. Clyburn. Lowry outside. Nice pass. And again, their movement away from the ball is superb, and Maxim Salash is the guy that benefits, but Minsk putting on a clinic of half-court offense at the moment. Skips it. He has it. Will take the ball screen. Tries to turn the corner. Gets to the ring. He's blocked, but fouled, and will go to the free throw line. Tyrus McGee peels himself off the floor. Sliced through the show. Maxim Salash just gave him space to attack when he showed hard on the screen.
7 Minsk, second foul. First foul, sorry.
McGee makes a second and ticks it over after 2.5 minutes. So they'll have their first point. Wraps it. Clyburn looks inside. Sash gets it. Wraps the pass. Extra pass. Open for three. Is good. Roshenka really benefited from some, again, excellent half-court offense. And that's going to be unsportsmanlike, quite right. McGee was just too much for Roshenka. Roshenka just makes no attempt to play it. And that's just, there you go, right behind, tries to grab. Has to be unsportsmanlike. I just wish every official looked at the game that way. McGee makes the first. Roshenka picks up the unsportsmanlike. Tyrus McGee goes to 3 personal and will inbound after the unsportsmanlike. Stagger screen to release. Panini on the out of bounds. Wraps it. McGee attacks it down the middle and kicks. CJ Harris nowhere to go, and the defense does a great job. Second move. And they're going to have to let it run on the runway for 2. Clyburn throws it down. And again, Minsk's defense just excellent. Great scramble coming out of any closeout. Tyrus McGee gets to the ring, in the lane, will go to the free throw line. And the early view of things here is that McGee's the only one really offering a threat for Holon. Minsk's defense has been able to contain the penetration on anything else. Roshenka sits. Petsanetsky has checked in for him. The 2-meter forward, 34 years old now, Alexei Petsanetsky. McGee has 5 and the Holon has 5. 4 from the free throw line. Sorry, 3 from the free throw line. Lowry, nowhere to go, needs a pass. Great pass. Well, he needs his teammates to move, but that's a tough one. Kavaz gets the 2, but Lowry really reading the defense so well. Threads it through the eye of a needle. Open 3 to Ansar, he's good. Sire Miles finds the range. First time he's really had a good look at it. Clyburn will hand it off. Lowry fires up the 3, is no good. Defensive rebound is hauled in. Chance here to run. Gillane gets it off. Miles to go back-to-back is fouled on the 3. And he'll go to the free throw line for three shots. Lowry picks up the personal on the chase down. Yeah, it's unnecessary foul. Didn't need to pick that up. This is a pass, though. Under pressure. Miles just doesn't see the ball. You know, it's one of those things. Got to see the ball. Lowry will sit. Vermenko comes in, as does Limanis, as Kavaz and Lowry step out. Vermenko, again, one of these much-traveled 36-year-old big man. How much will those two be a factor for Holon in this result? The final result could really be influenced by the Richard Howell absence. Willie Workman as well. 2 factors in this Holon lineup. 9 free throws already for Holon. They lie second in made free throws in the Basketball Champions League, and you can see why. They're very aggressive. And McGee in particular makes up a lot of contact. Harris in the lane for 2 is good. CJ Harris 26 points a game so far on the season. Slash in the lane, tries to find a little space, fumbles it, turns it over. A little bit of indecision. McGee has it, Holon in the half court. Pick and pop action. They need Miles outside, they're gonna have to rotate. Panini has it down low, tries to work. Gets to some space, tries to step through, trademark move, but had no space to make it. Slash advanced it, nice pass. That's the way to get down the floor. And Vermayenko picks up the easy two, gets rewarded for the hard work. Harris. And Holon slowing the tempo. Harris has a matchup he's going to go at, turns it over. Slash comes down with it, needs a pass. Limanis stops, fires up the three, is fouled. And CJ Harris may put his palms up, but contact on the release. And Tsmoki-Minsk and Tom's Limanis will go to the free throw line. Real feature of this Minsk lineup. They share the ball so well. Big man on this team should expect it all the time. They look underneath and to the ring consistently. Vermayenko picks up the benefit on that replay, gets his first two. And Limanis picks up the first two of his 3 free throws. Really positive start for Minsk. 3 from 3 from the line. I mean, Holon in the last 2 Basketball Champions League games have kept the opponents under 70 points. That's been the foundation for the win. And they're going to struggle to do that with Minsk playing like this. Open look for 3 is good. And Miles 2 from 3 from the 3-point line. Well, they've got him down as 2 for 2, but he did miss one. Nice rip through. Lowry back in the game. Penetrates and kicks. The 3 is long, but the ball will be retained as CJ Harris couldn't control it. Hapoel, another one of those veteran Israeli internationals, Holon. International break, just a couple of weeks away. Next round of qualifiers for the Continental Championships. Check out those schedules. Tom's Limanis, the Latvian, goes to 5 quick points. Some intriguing clashes in those Eurobasket and Continental Champion qualifiers. Plenty of places to take up the action. Check out the schedules, because most of those games going on in bubbles as Limanis catches and lets it go for 3. And Limanis has been superb off the bench. That's 8 quick points, hasn't missed a field goal. Holon trying to get a little bit of stability, a little settle down this Holon lineup. McGee is fouled again. He'll go to the free throw line as Tsmoki-Minsk are in the penalty. It's just a tough ask. One-on-one, he's a really tough ask. And Manis gets the 3, then he gets the penetration, little lean away on the 2 on the penetration. McGee misses the first of the throws. It goes 0 for 2, but gets his own rebound. Almost one of those unforgivables, letting the shooter get the offensive rebound. Holon moves it on. 5 out at the moment for Holon. In traffic, the kick. Holon attacks it, gets to the ring for 2, and they're going to wipe that off. Didn't beat the shot clock. This is where the absence of Richard Howell is an issue for Holon. They just lose a little balance offensively. The 5 out is something I think Minsk can cope with. They go upstairs on the pass. That's a great catch. America goes back up, gets the 2. That's a super catch by the vet. Minsk got the 10-point lead. 1:40 to go in quarter 1. 4 points for Veremayenko. Everybody off that Minsk bench has made a huge contribution. The 3 in the corner is no good. Offensive rebound. They can't control it. Chance to run the other way. Tsmoki goes inside with a pass. And a 12-point lead for Minsk. As Dudu gets the 2. Tsmoki gets the assist. And it doesn't matter what your name is coming off that Tsmoki-Minsk bench. You've made positive contribution. Holon timeout. A lot of questions being asked early in the first. And let's take a listen.
They trap us after the half court. Be careful, okay? Now, we will play 4 like this. Freddy, you are here. Bayon, pass, handoff, flare, and this cut for you are here. Freddy, you go. Hey, fellas, we gotta pick up in transition, fellas. Hapoel!
Well, you saw the replay at the end of the timeout. With all due respect to Vladimir Veremayenko, there's not many teams in the Basketball Champions League that are going to allow an alley-oop to him. Yeah, it's not really just a case of Richard Howell not being in the game. That's just poor pressure on the pass and off the ball. 1 on 3 is great weight on the pass, really did thread it, but as Coach Didas says, not playing any kind of defense at all. And that pretty much sums up their effort at the defensive end in this first quarter for Hapoel Holon. Minsk will extend the defense after the timeout. They lead this one 26-14 after a superb first quarter. Holon gets it into the half court, gets it back off the handoff. We'll take the ball screen from Miles, who picks some pops. They'll get a new 14-second for the football. Holon, little flare by Harris, he's back in. Down the lane, far side of the ring. They're going to have to pick Johnson up off the floor. First step was exceptional. Really did attack the space. Wow, a team that's come in as Holon has, building its recent really nice run of results on its defensive effort. It's given up 26 points in 9 minutes of basketball. And it's gonna make life very difficult. So Holon will try and extend the defense, but beaten easily. Umanis out top. They try and space the floor. They really do stretch it. Lowry has a look underneath. Veremayenko puts it on the floor. Will come back to the right hand. No, needs a pass. Has to lean away. They're going to... Well, he's asking for the foul, but I think The official calls the travel. Harris wraps it. Miles with the three is good. Isaiah Miles has got that hot hand. That's the third three for him. 10 points personal, 3 from 3 from beyond the arc. Well, I'm still sure he missed one. Lowry is fouled by Holon, who knew he had a foul to give. And with the way the rule is at the moment, you've got to be a little bit careful. But Isaiah Miles doesn't have to be careful. Give him the ball, let him shoot the ball. Closes it to an 8-point game. 4.5 seconds, and Holon still have a foul to give. Limanis doesn't get the three to go. And that will do it for the first quarter. Tsmoki-Minsk on the road. And that's a long road from Belarus. Lead this one 26-18. That's been a super quarter of basketball for the visitors. And Holon have been asked some serious questions. Statistics-wise, 80% from 2, 40% from 3. The only negative stats if you're Minsk is if you've given 13 free throws to Minsk. And these plays are just going to sum up what a great start. Kaval starts on the inside with a little soft touch. Inside, outside. This team came out, shared the basketball beautifully, but really backed it up with some super defense as well. Lowry gets in on the act. They share it again for the easy two. And you've got to love the way they played the game. Early on, it's Isaiah Miles, first of his 3 threes in that first quarter. And Miles, who comes in, averaging 14 points a game, already has 10. But Holon, as Coach Didash said in that first quarter, just not playing any type of defense. There's Miles' second three. So Miles has 10, and McGee has has 5 himself. That's 15 of the 18 points from 2 guys, and it's they haven't really functioned as a team at all. When your offense isn't working, go to your defense, and they've extended the defense start of this second quarter. Lowry has it. A lot of action away from the basketball. Clyburn wants it, but they just guard him all over. Great job defensive. That's a statement at the start of the second quarter. Holon for 2 is good. You'll get Holon. 33 now. Still with all the enthusiasm of a young man. Lowry, feet set for 3 is no good. Clyburn can't control the rebound. Oh, Holon's everywhere at the moment. Looks long. Chance to push on the break as Bourdillon has it. Give a Holon. We'll get the ball screen from Johnson. Johnson slips. The open 3 is good. Isaiah Miles, 4th 3. And to say the least, that hand is hot. Minsk take the timeout early in the second quarter. And the quarter break has not cooled down Isaiah Miles' hand at all. 13 points personal, 4 from 4 from the 3-point line. And here's the other side of the issue. When they spread and go 5 out, someone in this on that rotation, Klavs Kavaz was the someone. The 2'8" center has to get their feet outside and guard people on the perimeter. Now, as long as Holon put it on the floor and not just live and die by the 3, it's going to really put the pressure defensively on Tsmoki-Minsk to come up with an answer. Gotta love the way these games will develop. That's a 5-0 run to cut this. Sorry, it's a 7-0 run to cut this to a 3-point game. Lowry outside, needs a pass, finds one. Clyburn rips it through and goes. Ball's knocked away, he recovers it. But Holon again with the defensive play, have a chance to run. Hayon doesn't like the maths, pulls it out, puts it on the floor, gets down the middle and kicks the extra pass. Harris puts it on the floor. Great ball movement. Hayon for 3 is no good. And Kavaz comes down with a defensive rebound. Tempo picking up. Lowry has it. Drops it inside. Slash goes up with a right hand hook. Is good for 2. And that's tough to block. That gets it away so quickly. Slash has a 4.2 rebound game. CJ Harris, great pass. Oh, they blew the layup, did Johnson. Chance to run the other way. Numbers. Clyburn off the glass, can't get it to drop. Great follow. Viramenko for 2. Sorry, Kavaz for 2. And Minsk steady the ship. Harris. Miles from 2-point range. Obviously too close. Great work on the glass by Johnson. Can't control it. Minsk again have a chance to go in transition. Janetsky pops it inside out. Lowry puts it on the floor, spins off the glass. Is great defense by Hayon. Lowry still on the floor.
But
the ball clearly came off of Clyburn's foot. Chris Clyburn's foot just rolled it out of bounds. So Holon have a chance to build that momentum again. Nice start to the second quarter. Minsk have, to an extent, stem that. They're back to a 7-point lead, 30-23. Harris will back it out. Wants to try and have another look. Goes with the left hand, gets to the lane, off the glass for 2 is good. And CJ Harris ticks it over for 2. Again, that issue of pulling the defense out, spacing the floor. Kavaz moves it on. Lowry thinks about it. Makes the pass, they go down low. Kavaz has it, 3 on the possessions. Got to put it up. Far side of the ring with the right hand for 2. And Salash again with that soft finish. Harris has to settle to move it on. They just can't control the perimeter. Wow, a 2-foot. Bunny's missed. Great work on the break again by Minsk. Foul on the play. Isaiah Miles will pick up the personal. So the dilemma and the advantage and the disadvantage laid out in front of you. Minsk have got to find a way to control the ball on the perimeter, keep it in front of them. If they do that, as they've done earlier in the game, they really are putting pressure on Holon to make things happen. But Holon at the moment, literally going 5 out, spacing the floor and attacking the space. Slash gets it on the inside. Tries to step through the traffic, has to rip it, stays with it, goes up with the right hand. Poor decision. Baudillon has it, hands it off. McGee restored to the floor. Harris again, ball's knocked away. Again, if the defense can contain as they did on that possession, no one has to rotate, so the pass becomes difficult. It's when they get broken down on the perimeter that Minsk have had some issues. Harris moves it on, step back from the long two is good. And Tyrus McGee. Lowry into the half court. Gets the early ball screen, looks to turn the corner. The nice lift, the open three. Limanis for three is sweet and very deep. Way outside the three-point line. 11 points personal for Tom's Limanis. Lowry almost gets a piece. McGee kicks it. Harris steps back for three, is long. Lowry can't control it. McGee and kick. Panini for the three is no good. And Baudillon tried to knock the ball back. Tsmoki-Minsk again, great deep catch and one. Well, Maxim Slash came into this game averaging 17 points a game, the 2 qualifiers and the 2 regular season games. And you can see why. Really great position, gets deep, gets right to the charge circle. If you catch it that deep, you don't have to make many moves. Substitution for Holon as Isaiah Miles will sit. And Slash completes the three-point play. A 7.4 rebound game for Max Salash. Bono puts it on the floor with the left hand, steps back for the mid-range two is no good. And Tsmoki-Minsk, Limanis pushes, gets to the keyway. Now he needs, I was just about to say, now he needs to control it, but ran out of control space. Oh, Hayon is back and didn't spend long on the bench. Takes a little pressure off of McGee in particular. Limanis picks up the personal.
Second foul.
Minsk with the 11-point advantage. 4 to go in the half. McGee off the pick. Oh, Hayon will pick and pop. McGee again drops it to Hayon, who tacks it. McGee gets it. Much better defensive series, but to no avail as Panini, deep in the shot clock, knocks down the three. And how many times over his career have people said that? He's broke a lot of hearts. Guy Panini with that deep three. On the bottom of the shot clock, wide open, great movement. And Limanis, who's got his own hand, gives it up to Belienko, who knocks down the three. Hayon takes the ball screen, has to step back for the long two, is no good. And as a team, Minsk come down with it. Limanis is deflected away. He's okay to go. 17 still on the possession. Plenty of time for Minsk. Oh, great little high post cut. Defense had to go down and help, and Kovars gets the two. 5 from 6 from the field. And Klavs Kovars and the rest of his team putting on an exhibition of half-court offense. Oh, Hayon again gets the tough two. Limanis. Oh, Hayon goes to 4 personal. Salash. Imanis will reverse it. Roll back their years. As Klav Kavaz goes to work with the old little baby sky hook. The open three is no good. Panini puts on the floor, a little bull fake is blocked. Chance to run here for Minsk, and they have numbers. And I think if there's some consistency here, that's an unsportsmanlike foul. Chris Johnson not looking happy. Let's take a look. Well, it's, yeah, pretty much has to be, given the fact that early in the game, similar play was called in a particular way. So one of the things you love about the quality of officiating in the Basketball Champions League is the consistency. Guy Panini sits. What a role model for Israeli basketball, Guy Panini. He's 37 now, 2-meter-1. He ranks second across the Basketball Champions League, but appears in the top 3 on none of the categories. It's just he does things across the stat line that just help his team. And Minsk have just built this 15-point lead. And apart from that period at the start of this second quarter, Holon have not really found any answers. They're going to call the offensive foul. Brumayenko, when he rolled, took half of Holon with him. But it was moving, illegal. Again, the consistency around the action on the ball screen has been really good. That's one of the statements the officials were trying to clean it up around the ball screen, trying to go back to executing the play properly. And they've been consistent throughout the season so far. Harris breaks the defense down again off the glass, blows the layup. Chance to run here as Tsedetsky gets to the keyway, needs a pass and finds Lowry. This is a huge half of basketball for Minsk. Out of the qualifiers, chance to make the last 16. Lowry leans back on an off-balance 2, but what work on the glass. Ball's knocked away. And Veromayenko was ready to go back up, but the ball knocked around and out of bounds. Oh, Hayon again, who's probably, alongside Isaiah Miles, the one of the Holon players who's really done a decent job. Pushing the back, slash again. With the quickness of the cut, leaves Chris Johnson on the wrong side of him. Guy Panini is going to have to come back. This is quite possibly the best half of basketball that Minsk have put on in the Basketball Champions League so far this season. Ball's knocked away and will stay with Minsk. There's a real positive feel about the tempo of how this team runs what it's running. Claiborne, who's been a star in this team so far this season, having a quiet night so far. He doesn't need to be anything else. Ball's knocked away, great hands, and Hayon has a chance to run. But the defensive transition is there again. Panini has it, defense established. Hard work again for Holon in the half court. Hayon. Panini for 3 is no good. And I think, and they did, the floor was touched before McGee had the chance to get the ball back into bounds. It's way too early to write Holon off in the game. It's a 15-point game, yes, but it's still a half of basketball to go. But it's worth saying right now that losing the game would be bad enough, but getting beaten heavily is a disaster. Really got to hang tough now. Clyburn gets his feet set, fires up the three, doesn't get the roll. Defensive rebound by Bodilla, knocks it away. Chance for Hayon to hold for the last shot of the half. McGee wants and gets 6 on the half of basketball. Puts it on the floor, steps back, has to take a tough one, and that's no good. And that's a super defensive effort by Ratsanetsky. And Holon at home in a crucial regular season matchup, trail 32-47 as Minsk put their best half of basketball out there on the floor. That's a serious half of basketball, really maximizing the impact on Holon of missing. Richard Howell in particular. There's the stats. Rebound battle being clearly won by Minsk. 12 assists in a half of basketball. But the most important numbers are the 47 to the 32. That's a super half for Minsk. Top scorers, Limanis off the bench with 13. Kavaz and Salash. That's 19 points in the paint for Minsk, just from those two alone, and that's without Virmainkas. So it's pretty much a 50-50 splits points-wise. That's a super half by Minsk. Now what you're going to see in these best plays is just an absolutely tremendous performance by Minsk. Inside, outside, sharing the basketball. Their defensive effort was phenomenal. And the extra pass was just a feature of the way they put their Hayon was the one of the bright lights in that first half for Holon alongside Miles. It's just every aspect of the game. Minsk had the step. Their effort level was one step faster. And their physicality just stronger. And their one extra pass, one extra screen. And then they had finish the plays with shots that they wanted. The 5 out, while it gave Minsk some issues, the balance just wasn't there scoring-wise for Holon. Richard Howe is a huge loss. Wally Workman is a loss. But they've got this one wrong in the first half, Holon. They have to make the adjustments at the half. They have enough scoring potential to get back in this. But it has to happen at the defensive end. Just guard your man, keep him in front of you, and build your performance from there. Because there's just, as Coach Didas says, absolutely no defense being played for chunks of that first half. A lot of work to do for Holon. For Minsk, well, the cliched statement, they didn't want the halftime break to happen. Kavaz, inside, outside, jump shot. has had a really nice. He's got this old style hook. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Just goes across the lane. Great extension. Soft touch. Gets the 2. Miles, on the other hand, was hot from the 3-point line. 13 points, 4 from 4 from the 3-point line. And without his threes, well, Holon will be dead and buried. So he has to maintain that, but they have to find a way to get stops and points in transition because they've been almost non-existent in that first half. But Miles, that's a great stroke. Find a way to change the tempo of the game. Great little penetration, reverse layup is good for 2. And Lansdowne's going to have to come and bring that offense.
Ateneo again. He drives in. Oh, he gets rejected big time by Pinheiro. Wow. Baca moving the basketball well. QJ Peterson, though, misses from deep. Diouf. Oh, Diouf, and what a save by Jukic behind the back and gets it to Diouf. Wow, what a play by Bakken.
Backside, drops inside, turns it over. 4-on-1 break. Pick the right pass. And on the runway with the throwdown is Darius Thompson.
Aditi Novgorod having problems. Oh, baby! Nicholas Brasino said no en mi casa. He said, bienvenidos a Zaragoza, pero no en mi casa. You are not welcome. Oh, baby! What a move! And CJ Harris, look at this, splits the defense, takes Pops on, and he throws it down. Oh, beautiful pass. Arslan, and he gets it to Tyus, who throws it down. Here goes Langford, floats it up, oh what a play! Thrown down by Slaughter.
Thomas will set another one and roll. Throws it high, and Thomas puts it home. 10th assist of the night for Black, and it's a 1-point game.
And now they can pull this one down for the last shot. Ennis pulls up, Hail Mary. It's good! It's good! He got it! Big time 3! I don't believe it! Big time 3! Dylan Ennis from no man's land.
welcome back to Holon. The Toto Arena here at halftime. Both teams been out on the floor for just a few minutes, just after being in the locker room. Vladimir Veremayenko and this Minsk team really wouldn't have wanted to spend too much time in that locker room. They don't want the rhythm to disappear from the way they've played this game. They've just put a tremendous half of basketball on the floor. Shared the ball really well defensively. Once they found a way to deal with the penetration from the perimeter, did a really nice job. Their key now is to pick up this third quarter where they left off at the end of that half. They really did do a nice job. If you remember, early in the second quarter, Holon got it back to 3, and it looked like the home team had established a way of really getting some rhythm going, but steadied the ship, didn't change what they were doing, shared the ball really well, and built the performance on some great team defense. So at the half, things are looking good for the team from Belarus, but Holon have a lot of scoring talent, so this is by no means a done deal. Here we go then, start of the second half here in Israel. And this matchup is going to be crucial in the final standings in this group. So Minsk have given themselves a huge chance here the way they played that first half. McGee off the down screen, feet set for the 3, is short, doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound is hauled in by Trotsky. McGee going baseline, needs to pass, turns it over again, great rotation. Offense to defense, and they really do a nice job. Pull it out, Lowry has it. Didn't like the options, get it in the half court. Kavaz will hand off. Clyburn, back to Lowry, 7 on the possession. Well, almost got there, Clyburn goes up, is blocked, chance to run here. Dillon doesn't really get decisive, nice pass. And Chris Johnson really did bail out. Frederic Bourdillon. Again, sparked by their defense. 3 points personal for Chris Johnson. Lowry moves it on. Stop from the foul line is no good for Rozenka. Harris tries to find a drive lane, has to back it out. Oh, it's again, the effort's exceptional. Bourdillon to the corner, extra pass. McGee has it, gets to the foul line, kicks to the corner. Miles is good, it's no good for the 3. Whistle on the play. And Johnson couldn't make the wide open 3, and Johnson's struggles offensively tonight continue. So Bullen's got to be a bit more decisive here. Had nowhere to go, and finally Johnson gives him an option. And you were hoping, if you were a Holon fan, that was going to get Johnson going, but the wide open 3 that would have cut it to a 10-point game. Harris has to get back to the locker room for some reason. Lowry into the half court. Slash will hand it off. Slash can't hang on. That's a better defensive effort by Holon. McGee off the screen, stops, pops the three, is no good. In rhythm, the type of shot he has to take. Rob Lowry, again into the half court. Maxim Salash will move it on. Kavaz looks for a handoff, finds Lowry. Lowry on the floor, and one. No, they're going to count it. Strength through the traffic for Rob Lowry. There's the foul, keeps going and gets it away. Should thank the S&C coach for that move. Was able to power through the contact. Lowry can't complete the three-point play. Hayon into the half court. You give out Hayon. He really did have a super impact on the game in the first half. And that'll be a foul on Kavaz as he came over the back. Release the pressure out of bounds. McGee, nowhere to go. Drops it inside the double team, and that's not the time for out the back of the hand pass. Turnover, a chance for Mintz. Lowry has it, goes baseline, they pop. Slash puts it on the floor, spins back. Second move goes up for the two, is no good. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Tsmoki. Hayon. Well, Holon have done the work at the defensive end. They're just struggling to tick it over. McGee drops it inside. Tsmoki is fouled, and one. You throw it over your head after being hit. Stayed with it, to be fair. Tsmoki focused on the ring, scooped it back, gets the two. We'll go to the free throw line for the extra. Harris has checked back in, as does Vermaenka. McGee sits, as does Kavaz. Tsmoki can't complete the three-point play. And Slash comes down with a long rebound. Slash. Vermaenka outside, drops it inside. Great, again, defensive effort. Hayon comes up with a deflection. Harris has it, turns it over. Lowry's going to give it up. It should be an easy two. That's Sinetsky with 2 points, back out to 15. And it's not their inability to stop people scoring, Holon. They've done a nice job. This end's giving them the problem. The scoring is just out of sync. Johnson with a tough-looking three is no good. It's not so much just the absence of Richard Howe and Willie Workman. It's the way it's changed the balance of the group. Little pick and pop. Slash with his feet set for three is way off. Defensive rebound. Finds its way to Harris. Hayon. Harris with the ball screen. Wants the screen back, gonna have to put this up. Ball done in for three is no good. But they hunt it down well on the glass, do a really nice job. Harris has it. Halfway through the third. Still a 15-point game. Harris again is gonna have to put this up. That's not gonna count. And they are just completely out of sync offensively. substitutions on both lineups. But the consistency as Lowry has it for Minsk. Under 5 to go in the third. Drops it inside. Inside out. Lowry has it on a reposition. Goes back inside. Vermayenka puts up the long 2 and just drops it and rolls back the years on the mid-range jumper. 6 points personal, 100% from the floor. Gee, oh, straight down the lane and throws it down. Defense goes absent without leave. And McGee goes to 9 points off a big throwdown. Dodu has it, rips it through. It's a great effort defensively. The 2 is no good. We got a whistle on the play. Matsanetsky's long 2 was a tough one. The defense was good, but watch this. Matsanetsky is probably going to be in the picture. That's not a picture he's going to want to be in. Still a 15-point game, and Minsk have done well, even though they've struggled offensively in this third quarter. But CJ Harris's night is just not getting any better. Johnson and Harris, probably the 2 guys who had to step up and share the load. Both struggled offensively. They cleared the block. Limanis puts it on the floor, gets in the lane. Little floater is smooth as you like. Smooth for Limanis for 2. Great effort by Vermayenko. Someone say that Vermayenko was 36. He looked about 26 on that transition. Great ball movement again by Minsk. Then they throw it inside. Whistle on the play. Billian Cal used the rotation to the inside. It's a really nice job on that screen, but Limanis with the floater. Toms Limanis. Panini's back. His team really need a performance right now. 17-point margin. Quick release is short. Defensive rebound. Tyrus McGee has a chance to push, but no commitment to the break here by Holon. And McGee just bounces it off his knees. Exactly the same space that CJ Harris did exactly the same thing. And Ratsetsky is going to step. Good minutes for him off the bench. He is replaced by Razanenka. He checks back in after starting the half. Both teams with 10 turnovers. Minsk could make this a 20-point margin on this trip, and that is just an statement of how well they played. Wide open for 3 is short, and the 20-point margin was beckoning then. McGee, drop it inside. Johnson has it knocked away. 5 seconds on the possession. Bit of imagination required for Holon here. They've got to find a way, and their time is running out. Holon timeout. Let's take a listen.
pass the ball to Kim. Cyrus. Oh, Jockey. Cyrus here, Jockey here. Sprint on top, pass the ball. Maybe go care. Okay. Hey, go care. And screen and pass.
You're being a little bit harsh here on Holon. Not a lot of passion in that timeout. They really do need to pick this up. What they try and do is part of it. How hard they try and do it is possibly more important. Miles with a three is way short. They can't get it away, but they get the offensive rebound. Panini has it. But they need him more than ever. McGee drops the three. Is that the thing that sparks them after the timeout? It's only a 14-point game. There's still over a quarter remaining. Freemanus gets it on the floor, gets to the elbow, gets it back from Vermenko, who screens. A little bit more intensity. Open three for Freemanus, fills it up with 1 on the shot clock. Oh, Hayon wanted the referee to call the foul, but Freemanus with 18 points personal. Extra pass to the corner. Johnson for three is no good. Offensive rebound for Miles. That's going to be offensive. Drop the shoulder. You've got to control. You've got to control it better than this. Bang. There you go. Smart play defensively. This Freemanus just fills it up with 3 seconds on the possession. They look long, beat the pressure with a single pass. Again, another chance to make this a 20-point game. Lowry has it. 7 on the possession. Lowry's going to put this up. Breaks the defense down, tries through, gets it off. The three is gone, is long. Whistle on the play. I think foul is called on I think the foul's called on Chris Johnson. Holon are in the penalty, so that'll be 2 throws. Dudu. Benjamin Pavel Dudu on the free throw line makes the first. 2 for 2 from the line, and the night gets worse for Holon. Oh, Hayon. McGee. Miles thinks about it, but wasn't ready to shoot it. McGee puts it on the floor, gets to the ring, off the glass, is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. This is where the lack of crowd doesn't help the home team. You need every bit of help you can get in trying to get back in a game. To do it in an empty gym, you've got to generate that yourself. McGee is good with the first. Well, he only goes 1 for 2, and Vermenko gets another positive stat. Freemanus, who looks very, very in control of what Tsmoki-Minsk are trying to do. That's going to be offensive, yeah. Well, I think it's offensive. I think there's a little bit of lack of clarity on the floor. Everyone's walking in the direction for Holon to be on offense. It looked like, to me, quite clearly that Lowry got outside his space on the back screen. So I believe it was an offensive foul. Yeah, Lowry with the offensive foul. At a time where you just don't need it. 18-point margin. If you're a Holon fan now, 18-point margin, the comeback starts right now. Score with the last possession of the third quarter. And get things going early in the fourth, and you're right back in this. McGee spins, he's fouled. Doesn't get the drop, but will get the throws. But he has given Minsk 7 seconds to get the last shot. Hozenka picks up the personal. 7 seconds left on the quarter. McGee makes the first. He goes 2 for 2. Plenty of time here to get a good one. Primanis wraps it to the inside. Extra pass. The open three is good. Absolutely underlines and puts an exclamation mark under Minsk's performance. 7 seconds. 4 guys touch the ball. Open three to end the quarter. And Belienko knocks it down. And Minsk, Tsmoki-Minsk, lead it 63-44 at the end of 3. (64% and 40% on the road) is just a tremendous performance by this team. It wasn't as free-flowing this third quarter as the first half, but you've got to say that Tsmoki-Minsk have really exploited the advantage they have with the resources that Holon are missing. And they have just been exceptional.
Ready for the young guy, Niles McGee, CJ Ellis, Isaiah Miles.
Start of the fourth. Minsk could really make a huge step towards the postseason with making this a big win as opposed to a big lead. Eremenko comes up short with the early 2 on the inside. Miles outside. He's gone quiet in this second half after an exceptional opening half. McGee has it. Puts it on the floor. That's going to be offensive. And that doesn't look good. The night looks like it's getting worse here for Holon. Let's take a look, see what we can see. I'm not sure. Couldn't really see the left leg. But McGee's going to hobble out of this one. And with Howe out for 10 days and no time set on the Walkman injury, or the Workman injury, McGee getting hurt is just a huge problem for Holon. Full court pressure, just about beaten. Umanis finally gets it over. Into the half court. Inside touch again. Whistle on the play. Belienko is the latest person to go to work in the block. And there's two objectives here for Holon. There's still 9 minutes to go. More than enough time to get back in this, back and competitive. But they've got to look at the bigger picture too. They cannot lose big. If they lose big in a 14 group, it's going to be ridiculously difficult for them to turn it around. Bianco with the first from the free throw line. Goes to 8 personal. And it's now a 21-point margin. This could really be decisive for Holon, and not in a good way. Foul on the play as Bourdillon went up again. This time he went decisively. Holon goes 2 for 2 from the line. No margin now for Holon. And Tsmoki-Minsk could be the latest of teams coming out of the qualifiers and doing well in the postseason. Don't forget, Antwerp came out of the qualifiers, gets to the Final Four, and even bigger as the offensive putback. Burgos came out of the qualifiers and won the whole thing. Penetration and the kick. The three from the corner is no good. Offensive rebound by Hapoel. Panini, feet set for 3 is good. Umanis looks like he needs a pass, finds one. Down the lane for 2 is blocked. Chance to run the other way. Holon a chance to build some momentum here. Bourdillon is fouled. And Kavaz, I can't see that being unsportsmanlike. He was straight in front of the ball, had a reach for it, a bit clumsy, but legitimate action on the ball possibly. Let's take a look. Well, Chavez, is that unsportsmanlike? I don't think so, but we'll see. I can see it being unsportsmanlike, but I would doubt if it's unsportsmanlike. There's the block. Panini starts the break. Just has a habit of being in the right place at the right time and doing the right thing at the right time. CJ Harris tries to turn the corner, gets inside, contact on the play. They're going to call it on the floor. Yeah, he took a dribble after the first contact, but end line possession. They're going to have to go long, and they get the 5 second. Well, they almost had it the possession before with the same play. They go long. Again, the single pass beats the pressure. Slash goes up, is blocked, and comes up with it. Holon comes off the slash on the way down. And Hapoel comes up with a play. Again, they beat it with a single pass. Slash goes up, and Hapoel gets a piece. Miles on the pick and pop, fills it up from deep. So momentum builds. It's back to a 15-point game and a turnover. So for the first time on the night, Holon look engaged and intense. They make the three, get the turnover. Have a chance to build a run here. Johnson checks back in. Holon sits. Panini finds Harris, who wants to score. Comes off the screen and attacks it. Off the glass is blocked, but the foul is called. He'll go to the free throw line. Great little spell here for Holon. This will make it a 13-point game if he knocks down the two. That's like an 8-0 run. And for the first time on the night, Minsk creak a little. But you've got to take advantage. You're deep, you're down lots. You cannot afford to miss the throws. Five points and 4 turnovers for CJ Harris. Not the type of numbers that he wants. Again, they're up the floor. They beat it with a single pass. And Lowry is fouled at the halfway line. Holon with fouls to give. Minsk already in the penalty. This fourth quarter could be long. Lowry takes it out of the trap. Stop the pop. The two is good for Salash. Has looked very, very good. Setsanetsky, sorry. Bar Harris, the woes continue. Watch out. And the foul, they're going to call that unsportsmanlike. Setsanetsky at one end gets taken to the floor, and Kavaz at the other stays down after the contact with Harris. I'm not sure, but I think they've ejected because it's his second unsportsmanlike. That's the call on Johnson. I think Johnson, yep, 2 unsportsmanlike fouls. Chris Johnson has to make his way to the locker room, take no further part. And Alexei Setsanetsky gets the first of the 3 throws. And a night, just as you thought Holon had a chance to get back in. The unsportsmanlike foul, the ejection, and it's back to 17. Minsk with the basketball. Get it back to 20 again. Drops it inside. That goes to the baseline. The right-hand jump hook is no good. CJ Harris has it. Miles thinks about it and fumbles it. Ugalon has played a lot of minutes. Harris stops, fires up the long 2, is no good. Defensive rebound is owned by Salash. He puts it on the floor and attacks it. No one stops the basketball. Extra pass, they're going to call the charge. And that man Panini again comes up and finds ways to help his team. Let's take a look at the Holon timeout.
Inbounder is Panini. Okay. Press break. Pass to CJ. McKee's the cutter. Miles, right corner. Freddy left corner. Okay. No, Freddy, you stay here, Panini here. Okay, now in offense, hey, listen. We will do Tiger, Nini, Miles. Okay, DJ, Mikey, go.
Got to say, the next 2 minutes pretty much crucial for Holland if they're going to get back into it. Miles with the three is no good. Great work on the glass. That's a tremendous rebound. He's just getting it all done. Next is he's short. Again, great work on the glass. If McGee tries to dribble it out and steps on the end line, and Tyrus McGee really putting the effort in, putting a shift in for his team. It's not your night. Things aren't going the way you want them to go. You just have to find a way, and he's trying to do that right now. Urumainka drops the pass down to Lowry, who fills the double team, beats it pretty easily. Urumainka gets it back to Lowry. Still 15 on the possession. Urumainka upstairs to Salash, who goes up, gets contact, will go to the free throw line, and that's just all too easy. Good execution, nice weight on the pass, but the athleticism that Holon had, they could get after this. There's two objectives here: make the margin manageable, try and get the win the next time the two teams play. Any injury problems, obviously there's going to be an international window. Obviously there's domestic games, but it's a long time before this group gets back playing again into December before they get back to the next round of games. McGee stops, fires up the three, is no good. And no one in a yellow shirt getting after it. Lowry has it. 8 for 30 from the three-point line. It's not a great return. Flash on the inside again, wheels and deals. Soft little finish on the two. And this could be a horrendous night for Holon unless they pull this around right now. Holon gets it into the half court. Panini stops, pops out for the three, is short. And again, no contest on the glass. Urumainka picks himself up off the floor. He's the entry pass offensively. They skip it. Lowry in rhythm, thinks about it, turns it down. -5 on the possession, goes with the left hand, stops and pops the two, and fills it up, and that is sweet. 23-point margin, Holon in a hole. 6 from 8 from the field for Limanis. The Latvian guard has just put on a clinic. Great rotation, they're going to call the foul. I think Limanis caught the arm, but again, both ends of the floor, getting it done. Watch this, creates a little separation, enough to get it away. Miles makes the first. And goes 2 for 2 from the line. Lowry in the half court. Freemanus again. It's a great little backcourt 1-2 punch for Mintz. Turnover, chance to run. Odilon mishandles. Ball goes out of bounds, and 2 points go begging again. Harris stops the long two, drops it, finally gets something going in rhythm. Lowry. It's time and possession now for Tsmoki-Minsk. Lob to the inside. Harris had switched. No pressure on the ball. Pass is too easy with no pressure on the ball. Harris has no chance of guarding the big man. And Lowry just got what he wanted. Dudu is checked in for Minsk. Kavaz, and this combination of the rotation of 3 or even 4 players on the inside for Minsk is very, very effective. Only 1 from 2 from the line though. Minsk have the 20-point advantage, just over 3 to go. And there won't be a let-up here. I think Minsk will realize the importance of a big win. Zanini and kicks. Harris with the dribble and the pull-up, throws nothing. Catches nothing but air on the jumper. That's when your assistant coaches need to be that. They just need to listen. This is a frustrating night for Coach Didas. 2 seconds on the possession. And that's going to be another 24 violation. That's the 3rd violation of the night for Holon. Lowry, under 3 to go now. These 3 minutes have meaning. You know, it's not usual for us to talk about points difference at this stage of the season, and I think Freemanus with his percentages has got to shoot the basketball. McGee into the half court. Margin is going to be crucial here. Miles penetrates, kicks, wide open in the corner, is no good. Well, can't get it to drop. Lowry. 8 from 32, 25% from the 3-point line for Holon. They've taken 32 of them. Twice as many as Minsk. Ball will go back to Holon. Harris with the pull-up. Drops the 3. This is not about too little, too late. Any reduction of this margin is going to be important. Nice little pass, easy 2. Salash gets another 2. Double-double for the big man, 13 and 11. He's been super throughout the whole time on the floor. Then on post-up, far side of the ring for 2. Tough move, easy finish. Lowry. That's where the ball needs to be. 36-16 in the keyway. 36 paint points to 16. Big part of the reason that Minsk had the lead here. The lean away three is no good, and they used up every one of the 24 ticks on the clock. McGee. Slices through for two. And with just under 54 seconds to go, Minsk will take the time. You would hope this is about trying to emphasize the importance of this last minute if you're a Minsk fan. This isn't just about getting over the line, this is about getting over the line with as much daylight as possible. The assist turnover ratio, good for Minsk, poor for Holon. So, just under a minute to go. Holon up the floor, trying to reduce this margin as much as possible. It's not about this evening, it's about the regular season for Holon. And Minsk are going to want to score as many as they can. Great little hand on it, poor decision by McGee to go up. Lowry has it. 3-on-1 break, wide open in the corner. As he lines it up, whistle on the play. Zenska couldn't get it to go. The foul is not going to help anybody if you're a Minsk fan. Holon will walk the floor to make this a 13-point game. Real chance for Holon here to make this a single-digit loss if they can get the stop and get the scores. Huge 40 seconds for Holon to try and salvage something out of this game. Panini to make it a 13-point game, which he does. Alexei Ratsanetsky checks in. And again, full court pressure, just about beat the count. Lowry needs to look long here, and does. And now surely they will hold it for as long as they can. There's 10 seconds on the possession. Imanis has it. That's offensive. The actual option would have been really good. Panini not happy. And Salash with an offensive foul that was, to say the least, a little clumsy. So Holon will take the timeout.
Whatever they're gonna do, we have to put this number 4. Listen, number 4 must guard the ball. Nini, you will set the screen.
Well, one of the numbers that has closed up in this second half, Hapoel Holon, have done a much better job on the glass.
Start like this. Nini, stay under the basket, move, and we go to this. Little bit more to this. Hey, if they become passive over here, take the right pull-up. Don't be afraid. If we miss, we don't make fouls. It's first half. Don't give them to finish with the free. We're gonna get the last shot. Okay? Keep the ball. Hey.
You want me to come on 7 seconds or take the shot on 7 seconds?
No, 7 seconds you go. I prefer. Okay? Hey. 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 All right, let's go. Hey, Miles, don't stay here. Stay here.
Well, Holon are going to take the full court option, so they get the 24. CJ Harris in the backcourt. Garpanini's designated as the guy he wants to come get the ball with 7 seconds left on the possession. Trying to cut this to a 10-point margin. It's all about qualification now. Well, wide open, and they knock the shot down. Still 5 seconds to go, though. Lowry has got time to get this away. Gets his feet set, fires up the three. Is no good. And a super last 2 minutes for Holon. Get them back to 10 and make it manageable. But that is a phenomenal performance by Tsmoki-Minsk. They get the 79-69 victory on the road here in Israel. And that is a big, big advantage going into the second half of the regular season. Gives them a huge opportunity to make postseason play in the Basketball Champions League after coming through qualification. There's the numbers. Three-point shooting just died a little bit for Minsk at the end of the game. Rebound battle was close. The 10-point margin on the road. Super performance by Minsk. Takes a big step forward in qualification terms. Neimanis leads all scorers with 20. Kavaz with 15. Salash with 13. Harris with 10 for Holon. Needed more than that. Miles was great first half. A little quieter in the second. But the team in black walking off should be incredibly happy with their little trip to Israel. Well, for most of this second half, it was very much like the first. A little slower, perhaps, in terms of points output, but Tsmoki-Minsk always in control. For 38 minutes of this game, they really did just build a margin, build and lead. Occasional flash of brilliance from Holon, but Neimanis in particular, always in control. Had a super game, 20 points personal. McGee did all he could to try to keep Holon in this. But overall, Holon just didn't get enough contributions across the roster. .58 of the 69 points from 3 players, from Harris with 10, McGee with 20, and Miles with 18. They didn't pick up the slack of with the absence of Howe and Workman. If it hadn't been for the last 2 minutes, you would have had to have said they were going to have to come up with a huge win over Ike to have a chance of qualifying, because you couldn't see them turning around a 20+ point margin when the two teams face each other again in the second half of the regular season. But getting it back to 10 really does make it potentially manageable. So here are the group standings. Ike, having won tonight, go 3-0. Cholet in a real hole, 0-3, 2 games back from qualification. Minsk have an advantage. They have the 2-1 record and a big win on the road. And that is a healthy-looking group for the Belarusian team. But for now, from Holon, it's good night.